Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. We'll begin today's flow in a comfortable seated position. For me, it's my left leg behind my right. Take some time to find yours. When you're there, place both thumbs side by side in front of you at arm's length, at eye level, without moving the shoulders or neck. Land your gaze on the left thumb. Inhale through the nose. Separate the left thumb away from the right as you move it further and further away from your field of vision. As you notice some strain on your eyes, that's your body signaling to you that you found your limit. Exhale to bring the left thumb back. Inhale for the right thumb to move away as you follow your gaze on it. Take your time. Again, when you found your limit, exhale to bring it back. Give yourself one more set. Inhale. Move the left thumb away. Let it travel as your gaze travels too. It's a bit tricky without moving the neck. Exhale. Final side. This will come in handy as we come into balancing poses later, where you need to find a focus point. Whew. Exhale, release the hands. Gently blink the eyes closed to rest them. Place the left hand on your belly and right on your chest. Feel the belly rise as if you're blowing up a balloon with your inhale, and fall as you exhale. Let your body remember what it feels like to send your breathing from the left hand to the right. Remove both hands and place them on your waist. Slide them up a bit so you can find your rib cage. Wrap all 10 fingers around your rib cage. This time as you inhale, feel it expand left and right. It will broaden. Exhale to narrow. Inhale. Send your breathing where your fingers are, even the thumbs at the back. Exhale. Bring both hands up to your collarbones. This one's a little bit more subtle. As you inhale, send your breathing to where your fingers are. One more. Release the hands when you're done. Throughout today's practice, those are 3 places you can try to send your breathing to. Blink the eyes open as we move on to the next pose. Place both hands on your knees. As you exhale, gently push them down, massage them down towards the mat. As you inhale, dive your chest forward, almost like you're bringing the chest closer towards your heels and ankles. See if there's space to turn the gaze up. You might feel something in your back. As you exhale, push away from your knees and bring the belly button in towards the back as you tuck your chin in towards the chest. Inhale to dive forward. Shift the gaze up. And exhale to round through the back. Tuck the chin in. almost like you're hollowing out your belly. One more set. Inhale, dive forward, big one. And exhale. Place both hands behind your glutes and uncross the legs. Bring the right ankle over the left. At this point, you'll feel stretch down your right inner thigh. If you feel okay to, if there's space, bring the left heel a little bit closer, and that will deepen what you feel. So decide on where a comfortable placement for your left foot is right now. Take your time. Inhale to grow the spine, bring the chest towards the heel once more. You've got a figure of four in front of you. Inhale to lift the right arm up. Bend into the right elbow as you aim to place the right elbow towards the sole of your right foot. Your body will come into a twist. If this doesn't feel too good, if it's restricting your breathing, you can place the right hand against the sole and press away. Both will offer you a juicy twist. Take your pick. Find your gaze, so fix your gaze at one point. 3, 2, 1. Exhale to release and turn back. Hug that right leg in. And support the calf and the thigh with either hand. If your left foot feels better lowered, you can do so as well. Find a comfortable height. Again, it's somewhere where you can feel a good stretch, but not to the extent of getting an injury yet. Inhale, continue to lift as you bring the chest a little bit closer and relax the toes. It doesn't have to be, your feet doesn't have to be flexed here. And exhale, 3, 2, 1. To release and swing the right leg back so you can extend it. As you come onto your hands, there might be space to move the left knee towards the outer side of your left palm. So you can go ahead and make adjustments. In this pigeon pose, imagine pointing the belly button down towards the mat. So if you notice your hip lifting to one side, now's a good time to make adjustments. Once you found your spot, deepen the breathing. 3. Perhaps you send the breathing from the belly to the chest. 2, 1. And exhale. Sit back onto your left glute. Bring the right leg back in front of you, and this time cross it over the left knee. Take some time to adjust so that both of your glutes are on the mat. Lift the left arm up. Exhale and hug the right knee in as you twist towards the right. The right hand can be behind you to support. Once you've fixed your gaze, perhaps you want to lift into the right arm and let it float. Feel your feel your belly rise and fall. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale to release. Uncross that right leg and step both feet onto the mat and place both hands firmly behind you. Inhale, exhale to squeeze the shoulders behind you together. You'll feel your chest puff open and shift your gaze up. Spread all 10 fingers, all 10 toes wide. And start feeling like your hips are getting a little bit lighter, almost like your glutes are floating mid-air. Have that image in your head. Exhale to relax the shoulders a bit. For this next one, inhale, exhale to push into the mat. This time, ground the heels into the floor and pike your hips up towards the ceiling. You might want to gaze at your belly button, or if you want to relax the head, that's cool too. Imagine a string pulling through the belly button and continue squeezing the shoulders together behind you. 3, 2, 1. Exhale to lower through the hips first and bring the gaze back. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh this time. Again, find a comfortable placement for the right heel. Might be closer, might be further. Lift the left arm up, inhale. Exhale to turn the belly button towards your right hand side and decide if you want to bring the left elbow towards the sole of the foot to come into a deeper twist, or if you want to use your hand. Again, you can find your gaze. Notice where you're sending your breathing. At the end of this exhale, twist back to release. Cradle that left leg. Unhook it so you can support the calf and the back of the thigh. Decide on a height that you're comfortable with, where you're not rounding the spine or leaning back. Relax the left toes. Notice how your hamstrings feel. I feel it too. Deepen the breathing, final one. Beautiful. Exhale to swing that left leg back. Again, we find ourselves in pigeon pose. Move that right leg accordingly. So wherever you are, notice the belly button pointing towards the mat. Give yourself one more breath. At the end of this exhale, sit back on your right glute. Swing the left leg back in front of you. Cross it over the right leg. Reach the right arm up. Exhale to hug that left knee in. And this time you'll be twisting towards the left. Decide if you want to float the left arm up. You might shift your gaze towards the left middle finger. Final inhale, grow through the spine. Bring the chest towards the thigh. Exhale to release. And place both feet onto the mat. Make any adjustments you want. If the wrist wasn't too comfortable in this position the first time, you can turn the fingers out towards the back or the sides, or even try coming into fists. Once you're there, inhale, exhale, visualize your hips float or feel them really get a little bit lighter. When you're ready, exhale to dig the heels into the mat and send your belly button up towards the ceiling as you relax the head and neck. Imagine squeezing a nut open between your shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1. Exhale to lower. And sit back down. Send your weight forward so you can come to a squat position. Decide if you want to lift the heels or not for this one. We're going to move upwards. Place both hands parallel in front of you. Inhale. Exhale to straighten the legs. No rush. And finally come into a stand. Gaze down so you have a point of focus and shift your weight to the left foot so you can send the right leg back. Bring the right knee down and we meet in low lunge. Broaden your stance a little bit by shuffling the left foot over to the left if you want to feel less wobbly. Bring both hands to your hips. Inhale to grow tall. Exhale to twist the belly towards the left-hand side. Inhale to come on back. Give yourself 2 more exhale. Final one, extend the right arm all together. And we hold here, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bend into the right arm and tap it on your left thigh. If this feels all right, try hooking the right elbow to the outer edge of your left thigh. And turn your gaze up towards the ceiling. If you want to come into full prayer pose, you can join the left palm with the right. Imagine that you're twisting or wringing out a towel to dry it. That towel being your torso. 3, 2, 1. Exhale to release. Turn back to center and bring both hands on your hips once more. Find a focus point so you can be balanced. Inhale to lift the right knee away from the mat. From this high lunge, inhale. Exhale to shift the weight forward. So for me, it means bending my upper body over, almost like I'm peering over my left knee. Inhale and exhale. The next one in, inhale. Exhale, peer over the left knee and also slide the right leg forward towards the left heel. From here, inhale, lift the right toes away from the mat as you still focus your gaze. When you feel ready to, inhale, exhale to dip a little bit lower, almost as if you're kicking the right foot against the wall behind you. Come into warrior 3. Focus on your breathing. This one can be wobbly. Give yourself 1 more breath in and out. Bring the right leg down and come into a forward fold by dropping the arms heavy onto the mat. Inhale, bend into the knees as if you're squatting down or sitting into an invisible chair. Let the arms continue to dangle heavy. Exhale to round through your spine, your upper back, as we slowly come into a stand. Give yourself 1 more, so dive forward, forward fold. Bend into the knees. Let the arms dangle heavy as you exhale and slowly come into a stand. We'll reset down, shift weight to your right foot so you can send the left leg back. Lower the left knee and come into your low lunge. Place both hands on your hips, inhale. Exhale, this time bring the belly button towards the right thigh. Inhale back to center, exhale. Final one, try and bring the left arm up. Exhale, tap the left elbow on top of the right thigh. Decide if you want to come into full prayer pose. And find stillness. Final inhale, feel the belly rise. And exhale. Release, come back to center with your hands on your hips. Find your gaze so you can lift the left knee away, come into a high lunge, and start shifting the weight forward as if you're peering over the right knee. You can use this time to imagine straightening a string through your belly button to the crown of your head. Final one, send the left leg forwards as you do gentle taps with your inhalation. When you feel ready to inhale, exhale, experiment with tipping forward and kicking the left foot away, almost like you're kicking a door open. The hands are here to support your hips so that your belly button's still facing the ground. Deepen the breathing and focus on a point through your gaze. Final exhale, release to step the left leg down. And again, dangle the arms heavy, come to a forward fold. This time, bring the hands towards the mat, bend into the knees, and step the feet back so it can come onto our knees and ultimately our chest. Right now, my elbows are about shoulders width, and my shoulders are above my elbows. Press the thighs and the backs of your feet into the mat. And relax your gaze right in front of you. One more breath in. Widen your hands so that they come off of the mat just by the sides. Relax the forehead onto the ground, onto the mat. Inhale. Exhale here. Press the backs of your feet into the mat and push away from the floor so you can rise up into a cobra. Notice how your lower back feels as you broaden the shoulders away from each other. Fix your shoulders so they remain stationary. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, turn your gaze to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale back to center. And lower your forehead so it's on the mat once more. Thread the right arm under the left armpit so we can lay down on our back completely. Step both feet flat on the mat, roughly about hips width. Place the right ankle over the left thigh. This might be familiar. It's our figure 4. Stay here, or if you choose to, lift the left foot away from the mat. So you're hovering your figure 4. Use the right hand to massage the right thigh. Thread both hands so it can wrap around the left thigh while your right elbow rests against the right thigh. Deepen your breathing. Final one in. Exhale, gently release. Bring the left ankle over the right. Decide if you want to stay here or if you want to lift the right foot. If you chose to thread the hands to wrap it around the right thigh, your left elbow might rest against the left thigh, so you can push it away. Slow down the breathing here. Exhale to release. Straighten both legs so you can rest them about mat's width. As we come into Shavasana, or our final relaxation pose, the next minute or so is yours. Bring your eyes to a close if they aren't already. And with every inhalation, feel your upper back push against the mat. With every exhalation, feel your body weight hand it over to the yoga mat. Bring your mind back into your body and your body back onto the yoga mat. Feel all parts of your body that are in contact with the yoga mat. Gently wiggle the toes. Gently touch the fingers together. Circle the arms up towards the crown of your head. And join your legs together to give your body one long stretch. When you exhale, turn towards the right. Let your body digest everything that's come up for you in today's practice. Decide on what you want to take away with you and what you want to let go of. Exhale with the eyes closed, come to a seat. Stack your crown over your head, over your belly button. Massage your palms together to generate heat. And rub this heat all over your own body from head to toe, sending gratitude to every part for completing today's practice and for showing up on the mat. Join both palms together and place the thumbs over the forehead. Inhale. Thank yourself, wish yourself and your loved ones around you kind thoughts throughout today and for the rest of your month. Place thumbs over the lips. Thank yourself, wish yourself and your loved ones around you kind words used throughout today and for the rest of your month. Lastly, place thumbs over the heart. Thank yourself, wish yourself and your loved ones around you kind actions used throughout today and for the rest of your month. Exhale all the breath out. Namaste. Thank you. See you next month.